Say, man, it's the big Zac Savage, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
Okay, don't turn me up, cause I don't give a fuck about the other side. Ask the label, had the glizzy tucked, I'm not the other guy.
All right, so we got my guy, Zac Savage, jumping off the porch with us today. Welcome, bro.
What's good, man? I appreciate you having me.
Nah, I appreciate you coming all the way out here, man, to jump off the porch with us, man.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah, man. So first off, how you feeling today?
Man, I'm feeling good. This shit live to even be here.
Yeah.
From like watching it to being like on it. So like, yeah, nah, for sure it's big to me, for sure. That's something.
Yeah, no, that's hard right there, man. So what brought you out to Atlanta, man? What else have you been working on since you touched down?
I know we're supposed to have a couple meetings later, man. I got some people on my team lining some stuff up for me.
Okay.
We're gonna get into the studio a little later, just move around Atlanta, just network a little bit, man, enjoy ourselves.
Nah, for real, man.
Nah, for sure.
Do you come out to Atlanta pretty often or not too much?
This is probably like my third, fourth time out here,
Okay.
man. I'm liking it though, I'm liking it.
Yeah, I think if you're doing this rap shit, man, this is the place to be. A lot of networking you can do, a lot of good studios and everything too, man.
Nah, for sure. It's a lot going on out here, especially when it comes to the music. A lot of people from my city try to move out here or do come out here to expand. So nah, for sure, it's something out here, most definitely.
Yeah.
It's the place to be.
Nah, for real, man. So you from Dallas, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so man, just talk about the culture, the way of life out there in Dallas, in case people never been out there, man.
Man, Dallas really, bro, it's like, it's his own thing. Like, a lot of people can tell you that, like, it's just Dallas is really just Dallas, fam. We ain't really got too much of a culture, really, bro. Everybody just really, like I said, it's kind of confusing because everybody just really do their own thing out there. Shit, it's the city though. Like, I hear it compared to, I hear all these trees, it's kind of country. It give me like that Mississippi feel when I'm out here a little bit, but in Dallas, you feel like you're in the city.
Yeah.
So that's just really what it is, it's city, bro, and everybody just shit really do them.
Okay. And what part of the city are you from?
I'm from North Dallas,
Okay.
Walnut.
Okay. Shit, I understand.
Newport Landing, to be exact.
Okay.
So,
All right, so let's take it back to your childhood. Like, what were you into as a kid growing up out there?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Growing up, I played sports. Like what a lot of kids did, I played sports and shit. It was able to carry on. I actually went to college for it. I went to college for football.
Oh, really? Okay.
But at the same time, shit, you know, anybody that can really tell you though, bro, while you doing that, you gotta actually like, you can't really show like the real you, because at the same time, shit, you represent something bigger than yourself. You feel what I'm saying? So it was shit, went to school, then ended up getting caught up in drug cases and shit out there and had to leave school. Oh, damn. And then shit, just after that shit, I had to really just buckle down, just actually go do what I really had to do. You feel me?
I got you.
So yeah, growing up, bro, I had sports and shit, you know, single mama and shit like that, you know, regular little black nigga doing my thing. Trying at least. My mama know I tried at least to go the right way.
Yeah.
But shit, I had a different calling in life. For sure.
What college did you go to?
It was a college in Oklahoma, bro. Southeastern Oklahoma State.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What'd you think of Oklahoma when you got up there?
Man.
A little different than Dallas, huh?
Man, them motherfuckers out there weird. They weird as shit in Oklahoma, bro. But like I say though, bro, just like some life shit, you gotta adjust to that shit, adapt to that shit. And I was able to. So I was really straight out there, like I say, bro, just like I say, shit. Real life caught up to me, caught them cases and shit, bro. And shit, I had to move around on their ass.
Yeah. And what position were you playing in football?
I was like a Sam, like a hybrid nickel and shit.
Okay.
Yeah. I was shutting shit down. Nobody was coming outside over here and shit like that. I'm locking shit. I'm real life cold. You know, like niggas, they be like, they was supposed to go to the league and shit. I'm one of them niggas who was really supposed to go to the league. Bitch ass. Them folks came and got my ass, bro. You know that shit when that, man. Folks came and got my ass. That's all that was, for real.
Yeah, and I know football in Texas, like high school football,
nah,
that shit is
big.
huge,
that
man.
Shit big, like, that shit, like, that's what I'm saying, like, that shit big out there, so when you, like I'm saying, when you doing that shit, you gotta, like, put the bullshit, like, on a low key, but when that shit real, it's gonna come to the light one day.
Yeah.
And that shit, I hate it had to come to the light like that, how it did for me, but fuck it, that's how it went.
No, I understand.
Can't go back on that shit at all.
Yeah. So when would you say you jumped off the porch? How old were you?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been off the porch, yeah, everybody around me. I just, like I say, you gotta keep the bullshit to a minimum sometimes. But like I say, when that school shit was out the window and all that, then it was like, shit, I tried. And then I just went ahead and brought the bullshit to the light. Not even bullshit though, cause shit, it's something that I was actually, you know, I hate to say I was good at hustling, but shit, the hustling was paying the bills for me. So shit, it ain't really bullshit. It was really bullshit. What I was doing. That's really what it was. Nigga been jumped out the porch though.
Yeah.
I been jumped out the porch though. Ask anybody about that shit. I been jumped off.
You got any siblings or are you the only kid?
Yeah, no, I got a big sister and like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little brothers.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah, my daddy out here getting it in. For real, daddy out here getting it in. But I got like just one little brother on my mom's side, big sister on my mom.
Okay.
Then 5 little brothers on my dad's side, and then I'm the oldest. So he got 6 boys and shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that nigga out there getting it in. He doing his thing for sure.
Are you and your brothers tight, or did you not grow up with them?
Hell yeah, they're my niggas.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, all of them, they're my niggas. They can call me to this day. I can call them, check on them whenever.
Yeah.
Always doing some big bro shit. That'd be a big reason why I do the shit I do now though. Trying to make something happen for my little niggas and shit. That way they see somebody they can grow up to. They ain't gotta look up to other niggas and shit while they growing up. They can actually look at their big brother and have somebody to, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my big bro.
Yeah. No, I feel like that's important, man.
Like, that's important as a
to have someone, you know, in a positive role model to actually kind of look up to, man.
Nah, most definitely. That's why I say I go a little bit harder, bro, because I know this shit, it just ain't for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's for my people around me too. So I take it a little different for sure.
Yeah. And what's some of the trials and tribulations you had to overcome in your life so far, you know, for you to be able to make it and sit on this porch with us today?
Man, coming out of my city, man, hating ass niggas, pussy ass blogs that act like they can't post a nigga. You feel me? We ain't gonna get too much into it, but just you gotta overcome a lot of bullshit coming out of where we coming from, especially coming from where I'm coming from. Especially when you doing some shit that a lot of niggas not doing. Like I said, a lot of niggas ain't came to this shit right here, so shit, you gotta come through a lot of shit. Cases and shit, fake niggas and shit, snakes, back doors. You gotta keep your head on the swivel around this bitch for real, especially when you trying to do some bigger shit.
Oh yeah.
Nah, for real, this shit get dirty. It's a dirty world.
Yeah.
Nigga done seen a lot of shit.
No, that's true, man.
Nah, for sure. So to sit on this porch, shit, that's some big shit to me, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure, that's some big shit to me.
No, that's hard right there. So what's your thoughts on the music scene in Dallas, man? It seems like there's a lot of talent coming out the city.
I ain't gonna lie, we got a lot of that talent coming out of Dallas. Like, we got a lot of motherfuckers that's, now that them older niggas really getting out the way, that ain't really wanna put the youngins on, the youngins coming through now. So like, shit, they really making an impact now. I've been said it though, I feel like shit after this summer, Dallas gonna have the music scene. If not the music scene, the rap scene. I feel like we got some strong young niggas coming up right now. I'm one of them.
Yeah.
So shit, they just stay tuned, they gonna see Dallas got that shit. For sure, Dallas got that shit.
No, absolutely, man.
For sure.
So you feel like there's a disconnect between like the previous generation of artists and the new generation?
I ain't even gonna really say it's just a disconnect, but it's more of like a lot of the older niggas don't want to get out the way for the younger niggas because shit, they feel as they gonna put the young nigga on and he gonna be doing what they wanted to do. So of course, you know, they gonna stay in the way a little bit, but shit, after a while, you can't hold the nigga down too long. Like I said, it's a bunch of young niggas coming up right now out the city and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, I'm one of them, making them niggas get their ass out the way. Go ahead and go sit your old ass down, that shit over with. Nobody listening to that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? It's some new shit in the dough, for sure, for sure.
Yeah. So as far as the younger artists, do you feel like there's unity amongst the younger artists coming up out the city? Like you guys supporting each other, or is it kind of just everyone just doing their own thing?
50-50, bro. Cause you know, at the end of the day, shit, ain't nobody really trying to seem like no fan of a nigga. Ain't nobody really trying to seem like they dick riding or supporting this nigga harder than he's supporting this nigga. Now people seem like it's one-sided a little bit. So there's some unity there. There's some rappers out there I fuck with, but at the same time, there's some that shit, we just keep it where it's at. And shit, that's just how we do it. Ain't really no problems with nobody.
Yeah.
It's just shit, everybody just really doing their own thing in their own lane. It's just shit, when we run into each other, we run into each other. Shit, so.
I got you, man. So how long have you been rapping and what inspired you at first to start at it?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I probably been rapping like 3 years now.
Oh, that's it?
Like 3 years. I said like, 3 years.
Like during the pandemic you started, or?
It was probably like right before the pandemic started when I like really started rapping. But after the pandemic was when I really just buckled down and was doing that shit. Before the pandemic, I'd just be playing around with it. I'd come home. I first started rapping when my partners got kicked out. When I got kicked out of school and I came home and my partners was rapping. Okay. They was all in the studio and shit, like, and so I'll go to the studio with them, and they'll just be in there. I think I went to like 2 or 3 sessions, And I was like, shit, I'm finna try this shit myself. You can ask my mom. I was in my mama's living room on her floor on a motherfucking blower mattress. I just got kicked out of school. Because I had caught that case. I used to be in the living room listening to beats on my PS5. And I used to go in there and I'd tell my mom, like, listen to this. Ooh. And of course, she gonna be like, damn, here go, they trying to rap and shit. Here you go. But shit, but I just stayed at that shit. That shit got good, you know what I'm saying? Then it got to the point where I started I can do something with it, so I actually did something with the shit. That's really what it was. I started rapping because my partners was rapping. I just felt like I can do it. I actually told them niggas I'll ghostwrite for them.
For real?
Hell yeah, I was telling them I'll ghostwrite for them. They act like they ain't want me to ghostwrite for them.
So you was like, fuck it, let me rap myself then.
I'm bigger than their ass. No offense to my niggas, but I'm bigger than their ass with the shit. And I'm trying to put them on, bring them with me, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
This is how it was supposed to be, I guess.
And did you fall in love with it right away, or did it take some time for you to say, I kind of like this shit?
I ain't gonna lie, bro, that shit got its ups and downs. Every days I be like, fuck this shit. But the days I be like, fuck this shit, I be like, I done came too far to say fuck it. So it's a love-hate relationship with the rap shit, cause a lot of politics going to the rap shit, bro. It ain't just you. If you rap, you on you own. You know what I'm saying? It's politics with the shit. So like I say, a lot of times niggas be like, fuck this shit, but at the same time, nigga came too far to be like, fuck it.
Yeah.
So like I said, it's a love-hate with it, to be honest.
I got you. And who'd you grow up listening to? Like, what were some of your favorite rappers way back in the day?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. All the youngers listen to that Wayne.
Yeah.
I used to go through a lot of tough shit, catching the bus and shit, catching the train and the bus and shit to school. I was jamming that Luca Bryson. That Gates, that shit used to get me through some shit for sure. I say like Gates, Bryson. I had my mama from Mississippi, so like we grew up listening to all type of blues and shit. That's why I be trying to give me a little sing on sometimes. Yeah. That shit don't really be working, but get that shit from my teacher. My mama listens to blues. Like we listen to all kind of shit growing up, bro. That's why I just really feel as if shit. My ear kind of a little better. I ain't just grow up listening to one genre. We listen to a lot of things, so I'm able to incorporate a lot of shit into each other.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure.
So do you experiment a lot with your music then too?
Hell yeah, I be trying some different shit here and there. You can add my manager. I be in there trying all type of shit. That's why a lot of times I like to do my studio session solo though. That way cause that way I don't be in my own head. I'm trying some shit and I feel like motherfuckers listening and all type of shit. I be in there trying to do all type of shit, just seeing what sound good. You never know, bro. You'll never know. So I just be in there doing all type of shit. I be experimenting for sure.
Now, I feel like that's always important for an artist, so you don't even get boxed in. Also, so you don't get bored with this shit.
Nah,
I feel
for
like
sure. You'll get
if you
bored.
making the same song over and over, it's like, God damn, man.
Nah, for sure. You'll get bored around this bitch. For real. Especially when you're just hearing the same thing the whole time. That's why I say I like to switch it up sometimes. My producer, Dodo, he'll come to the crib and like we'll just get the cooking shit in. Some days we'll do like some slower rap shit. Some days we'll do some hard trap shit. Some days we'll do like a Detroit sound flow. Like we just keep that shit mixed up, keep that shit fun. I get bored fast. I gotta keep that shit fun, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah, gotta keep it fresh, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
Got to.
So what's the creative process like? Do you prefer to write your raps? Do you punch in, do a little bit of both, or?
I ain't gonna lie, I prefer to write, bro. I'm a writer. But it be times where we can be in and I could just and I'll go, but at the same time, I like that. I like to actually say some shit and not just be on there being repetitive and being all over the place. So sometimes I'll sit down and read that shit, write that shit, then I'll read that shit and listen to it from like another perspective and be like, that shit sound like something. So the process be like I said, just be how I feel it, how I go. That's why I say like it be a love-hate with this shit. It just depends on my mood, on how I feel it. If I try to force it on myself, that shit don't work.
Yeah.
That shit don't be working when I try to force myself.
What inspires you to hit the studio then? Is it like when you're in a good mood? Is it when you're pissed off? When you're going through some real life shit, or?
Man, it just depends. Like some days I'll be in a good ass mood and be like, damn, let's go to the yo. Some days somebody will piss me off, and I hear a beat and I hear some shit and be like, yeah, let's go to the yo. Then let's go get this shit in. You know what I'm saying, bro? It just depends. Like I gotta keep myself entertained with it. Cause if I only go when I'm mad in the bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna fuck up my mood. Like I say, I gotta switch that shit up. Gotta keep it fresh for me.
Yeah.
It ain't really just nothing to be like, let's go to the yo. It's just shit. That shit just. If I want to go to that bitch or not that day, I be going to that bitch. I be in the studio. My boy Audio Heaven in Garland, bro. My nigga Pistol. That's who I be with. So you can ask him. I'll call his ass 12 o'clock, 1 in the morning. Be like, bro, you at the yo? Let's get it in. And sometimes I'll call him 3 in the afternoon and be like, hey, let's get into the yard a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Cooking throughout the day, all type of shit. It just depends. I gotta just be feeling it.
Yeah.
That's all it really be.
And what type of feedback were you getting when you first started releasing music or videos?
People was fucking with that shit.
Yeah.
And it used to be crazy to me, cause like, I ain't gonna lie, like the love I used to get off rip, it used to be heavy. And it used to be real. Like, cause I wasn't nobody. So motherfuckers, I wasn't nobody for somebody to lie to. So like my first little snippets and shit, I used to post like all type of the bros and people I know used to be commenting and resharing that shit. And they used to tell me just keep going. People keep telling me keep going, so shit, I gotta keep going. The day motherfuckers be like, nah, that shit ain't it no more. I fuck around and stop, I ain't gonna lie. For real, for real. The day motherfucker be like, man, go ahead and put that shit down, hang that shit up, I hang that shit up, I ain't gonna lie. Especially when it's majority motherfuckers telling you that shit ain't it, I hang that shit up, get out the way. For real, for real. That's gonna be my day to get the fuck out the way and let the youngin' come up.
Nah, there you go.
Nah, for sure.
Was there a certain song that like really made you a believer? Like when you dropped it, like, oh shit.
I ain't really have a single song that I was like, okay, yeah, I want to do this shit now. But I done had a couple little shits that it just really be confirming how I'm feeling about it and to keep going with the shit, man. That I dropped the Island Boy remix. That shit went crazy on Say Cheese. I think I dropped my Island Boy remix and went from like 5,000 followers on Instagram to like 14,000. Oh shit. Off one post. Facts. Yeah. Say Cheese post that shit. That shit went from like 5,000 to 14K. And then I did some shit with EST Gee.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
Yeah, shot me up again. Yeah. I did some shit with Rob49, shot me up again. Then just moving around doing what I'm supposed to do. Some shit like this gonna turn me up. So.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Nah, for sure.
How'd you connect with EST? Did you just reach out to him or?
Just reached out to his people. Shit, told him what's good. I'm trying to get up with him. They sent me the lower where they was. I pulled up on them. We got it in. Yeah. It's love with the camp for sure.
Yeah. Nah, they solid people. So
nah, for sure it's love with the camp for sure. For sure, I fuck with them boys.
Yeah. So what's your thoughts on the music industry right now?
Shit, it's a lot of cold motherfuckers coming in. There's a lot of people doing their shit though. I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of people in the industry doing their shit. I feel like shit when it comes to this shit, it's everything is everybody art. You feel me? So like it really ain't gonna just be in one direction. Everybody just gonna be what they want to show you. You know what I'm saying? So shit, I fuck with it though. It's a lot of versatility, variety. Everybody doing that shit is something. I fuck with it. I ain't no tripping. I ain't gonna really, you know what I'm saying? Who am I to tell a nigga that shit ain't it? If a bunch of other motherfuckers like that shit, fuck it, it's what it is. I fuck with it.
Yeah, I feel like there's something for everyone out there right now. You know what I'm saying? There's so many different genres just inside of rap.
Facts. Yeah. There's all type of shit like, man, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, who am I to tell you no, that ain't it? You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own swag. It's everybody's own art. Yeah. For my art is my art. His art, his art. He might, that's his shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. I can't say shit about this shit. That's on bro. Yeah. Fuck it.
How would you describe your transition, you know, coming from the streets into the music industry then?
I ain't gonna lie, it was pretty easy, bro, because a lot of this shit I rap about, I was doing before I started rapping. With the cases I called them shit, that's just like proof that like, when you rap about the hustling, you rap about doing so-and-so, shit, the shit is documented that shit was actually going on, so it really wasn't hard to transition shit. I was able to just shit go in there and actually talk about my real life. Actually talk about what I had going on and shit. It was able to transfer over into the industry. Motherfuckers wanted to hear about it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, a lot of niggas do this shit, but I just feel like shit, if that shit ain't real and I ain't feeling that shit ain't gonna be it for me. That's what I'm saying. So it really wasn't no hard transition. It's just, and I don't really be dealing with no rappers and other niggas like that either though. You can ask my people, bro. I really stay to myself when it comes to this shit. I'll fuck with you, whatever, but it ain't too buddy-buddy and it ain't too much of that other shit going on, bro. I'm really me, to be honest.
Understood. You know, right now there's an unfortunate trend, you know, these courts, you trying to use rappers' lyrics against them. Well, I shouldn't say try to. They're actually using these rappers' lyrics against them. Yeah. What's your thoughts on that? Should that be fair game? Because like I said earlier, this shit really is just art at the end of the day.
This shit really just art. I mean, you see the only genre they doing that shit with.
Yep. It definitely seems like it's targeted.
So shit, it really ain't too much to say other than that. Like, you see what genre they using that shit with. It's fucked up, but shit, So motherfuckers don't really play by the rules, you feel me? They make the rules. So we know this shit ain't right. You brought it up, you know this shit ain't right. But shit, what can we do about it? You feel me?
Yeah.
Stop rapping.
Does it make
This is how we express ourselves.
Yeah. Does it make you more cautious though of like what you rap about then?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'll go through some shit and make sure I ain't telling on myself into some shit. I ain't gonna lie, like I'll go through that bitch and change certain names, and if I know it happened like this, I'll rephrase it and say it like this instead. That way like shit, it can't be tied to nothing. I done did that shit a couple times, most definitely, bro. Hell yeah. Hell, it made me a lot more cautious, bro, because like I say, fam, the shit like I don't want to rap about some shit, say some shit, and I put one of my bros in jeopardy or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, bro dealing with some shit and fighting with some shit in life getting harder out because I want to rap and tell y'all some shit. Everything, yeah. That's another thing though. Everything ain't got to be talked about though. So like that's
true, yeah.
Everything ain't got to be talked about. So when them niggas be getting lyrics and shit used against them, that shit burnt shit. I mean. Apparently they don't give a fuck, to be honest. That's how I feel. Cause like shit, if my bro did some shit and I go in there and be like, yeah, me and bro just woo, 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 woo. And then I can go in there and listen to that shit and be like, yeah, drop that shit. Can't be mad at nobody about that shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, you just told them folks that you and bro went and shot at woo, woo, at woo, woo, on woo, woo. And now it's fucked up they using that against you. You gotta think a little smarter than that. Yeah. They switch that shit up, man. Rap about that change it up. That rap about getting some money though. You feel me? Rap about getting some money. Rap about doing some player shit. Rap about, you know what I'm saying? Everything ain't gotta be just the violent shit, bad shit anyway. I don't like when I can't really say I don't like when they glorify it because it's real life with a lot of niggas, but a lot of niggas is glorifying that shit, like making it seem like that's what that is. But in reality, shit, that shit ain't what that is. I got one of my young niggas, they just offered him 20 about some shit he just did.
Really?
And that shit real life for him. Yeah. But a lot of niggas over here just rapping about that shit. But my young nigga really dealing with a cap charge and shit. This shit real life for him. But a lot of niggas don't really be knowing that's real life shit. You know what I'm saying? Just be having to learn, bro. I just hope a lot of niggas learn from the last nigga mistake or learn from the last nigga lesson. It ain't really no mistakes, it's really lessons.
Yeah. Same thing with social media. You know, everyone wants to post guns and shit like that, post wads of money. Man, these feds, these police are sitting there watching this shit, man. So if your shit ain't legit, they might be coming for you too.
That's very true. I just posted a whole bunch of motherfucking money too. That shit was props though.
That's what you gotta say. Props.
That shit was props though. You feel me? All that shit was props off propmoney.com. Shout out propmoney.com. I just got paid to say that. But nah, man. I ain't gonna lie to you though. I know the feds. I be like watching motherfuckers interview and reading their court documents and shit. They be taking shit from their Instagram and shit. Them hoes real. Yep. That's one thing. Like niggas don't be really knowing that shit real. But that's why I'm saying, like, I'm glad like my young niggas can come speak to me and look at me and talk to me and I can let them know. Yeah. A lot of motherfuckers ain't got no guidance, so nobody to actually tell them what's real life. You know what I'm saying? That's where I feel like a lot of niggas be fucking up at. They ain't really got no big homie, and if they do got a big homie, they don't respect them. Cause 9 out of 10, a lot of niggas big homie be a bitch. And a lot of niggas big homie gon' influence them to crash out and do dumb shit instead of influencing them to get some money and go do some positive shit. Cause the beef and shit really be free. Yeah. You feel me? I can wake up, I can get on my IG right now. Hey, woo woo, fuck, and act, and that was free to do. But it ain't free to go move your mama. It ain't free to go take care of your people. It ain't free to put your baby in some different shit and change everybody's life. You know what I'm saying? That's what them niggas supposed to be teaching them young niggas. But a lot of niggas be teaching them young niggas bullshit, glorifying bullshit.
No, that's very true.
They don't be knowing this shit real. Like I say, my little nigga just got offered a 20. His mama broke down crying in court. I hate that had to happen for him to know this shit real, but it should be real, bro.
Yeah, a lot of people don't find out it's too late. That's for sure, man.
They almost had me, but thank God for paid lawyers and getting the fuck out the way.
Yeah.
That's all it really be.
All right, so you got the new single, new video out. One of them days, man. Talk about the inspiration for this song, man.
I think I was at the crib cooking up with my boy Dodo, my producer, and shit. He played the beat for me, and I ain't gonna lie, when I'm at the crib recording, like I ain't really on no, cause you know when you go to the studio, you really be on like a time limit and shit. That shit kind of be fucking me up, but we be at the crib, we ain't got no time limit. I'm in there just flowing and getting some shit together and shit, that whole just came together. It don't really be, I ain't gonna lie, don't really be too much thought behind none of the shit I really be doing. Like, unless I'm in like I say, I'm in a certain type of mood or some shit. That day, I ain't gonna lie, that day shit, I was probably chilling. Probably just made some plays, popping shit, smoking with my dog, and we just got to rapping in that bitch. Oh. That's most likely how that happened right there. Just kicking it, enjoying life type shit. Yeah. That's most likely how that happened, most definitely.
I got you. So what's the next project, man? It's been a while since you dropped.
When I just dropped?
October.
Damn.
6 months. You know, in the internet days, that's forever, bro.
That's forever, ain't it? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I think right now, bro, like, I feel like we was thinking about dropping, me and my team, but I think I'm more of moving around and networking and growing now, bro, because I feel like I've been dropping, but I feel like the shit I've been dropping, I feel like I want it heard some more. I feel like it was good enough that it need to be heard some more, even though it's, you know, it's doing what it's due, but I feel like we're really focusing on networking right now and expanding and marketing. Yeah. I fuck around and drop like a little EP or some shit before the summer get rolling just to put some fresh shit out, but you're right though. Like, you probably like third motherfucker told me I need to drop recently. I need to go ahead and get it in. Yeah. I'm gonna blame my manager.
Well, let's talk about some of these songs people should be listening to, man. Talk about this Turn Me Up, you and Rob49, man.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, that hoe happened random than a bitch. That song, that feature happened random as fuck. I think like, I was out at the club and I seen like, me and Rob had been tapped in. He had told me to come to Miami. And I was really like, shit, I ain't had nothing in the plan to come to Miami soon. And we were just like, shit, we gonna link in. And I think like I was out at the club. I think I'm in the middle of the club finna close, and I get on IG. And he had posted like he was in Dallas. I was like, boy, bring your ass to the yo. And
just
shit,
like that.
And we, like real life. And I told everybody in my section, like, come on, we finna go to the studio. In the middle of the club. You can ask him. I'm told everybody in the section, hey, we going to the studio. They talking about, what the hell? I'm like, well, let's go. Like, well, we finna go do a song. So shit, we go. I already had the song recorded. It was some shit I had just recorded like recently. And we got in and I think I had played that bitch. And he got to talking about how he fuck with the beat. Ooh, we got the, and he just went crazy. They called my cameraman, told him to come up to the yo.
Oh, knocked it all out in one night.
Then we got knocked all that shit out one night. That's why if you watch the video, we left from the club to the studio, shot the video. And then shit, ever since then, like, me and bro really been locked in though. I had opened up for him when he went to PV. Okay. When he come out to the city this past time, he was fucking with me, that's my bro. Yeah. For sure. I fuck with Rob, that's my dog.
Yeah, no, that song hard too, man.
I appreciate it, bro, for sure. I appreciate that shit. People need to go listen to that motherfucker though.
Need to run that shit up.
That's what I'm saying. Look, that's just one of the things. Like I say, I got a lot of shit that need to get heard. I just feel like shit coming from, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro, City, like, if you ain't really like, and I'm gonna keep it a band with you though, fam. A lot of kind of like the people, like motherfuckers label as gatekeepers. They really want you like to dick ride them and like be on they nuts and shit for them to fuck with you. And like I say, bro, I don't really be caring about interacting and fucking with like people in reality like that, especially to come kiss your ass. Like, I really ain't finna, you know, especially when you're a person who carry themselves a certain way. Like, I don't really see myself like coming to like fake no energy with you to get some love from you. I'm just gonna be like, shit, you gonna fuck with me when you fuck with me. And so shit, it'd be a lot of times like shit, we just be working, but a lot of me working in the city coming from like really like my work, my meeting, and so shit, we just gotta build it up. And I'm able to reach out and still do whatever I do just off shit. Like I say, the solid people I do meet are fucking with me and I'm fucking with them, so the relationships I do get, I make them count. Yeah. Like I said, we trying to build this shit some more now, that's why we moving around a little bit more, like I say. Man, for real, like I say, bro, coming from my city, bro, the motherfuckers ain't gonna fuck with you unless you fucking with them, like on they dick. I ain't gonna say no names though, I don't wanna hurt no feelings. Had to punch on nobody else. Cause sitting there, I'm a puncher. But nah, we stop playing. But nah, man, we just shit. Like I say, you do certain shit and I be cool with certain niggas, motherfuckers stop posting you and shit. Man, for real, that shit, shit gay.
Yeah, like you said, a lot of politics.
A lot of politics, bro. It's a lot of politics, bro. You beat up certain rappers and shit, motherfuckers get to acting certain ways. Be chill. But yeah.
So looking ahead the rest of 2023, what's your fans expect from you, bro?
Man, just going harder. I know a lot of people that support me ready to see bigger shit from me, because a lot of motherfuckers be asking me like, shit, hey, why you ain't, people ask like, bro, why you ain't signed yet? It just be like, shit, we just working. So I know a lot of my people that support me right now ready to see me grow some more. So I'm saying I'm taking it more serious on my end now. Like I say, working on the networking and moving around, doing what I'm supposed to do, cause shit, got a lot of motherfuckers, I ain't gonna lie, got a lot of motherfuckers that support me, see bigger in me. They see me bigger than what I see myself. So shit, like I said, I gotta lock in, bro. My fans can really look forward to me growing, bro, taking this shit more serious, cause I know I need to. Like I said, I know y'all fucking with me, so shit, ain't to fuck with y'all, give y'all something to see. Yeah. Got to, for sure.
I feel that.
For sure.
And what's some advice you would share to the youth coming up right now?
Shit, bro. Life real, you feel what I'm saying? Like in real life, like life is real type shit. Don't let a lot of dumb ass motherfuckers influence you, you feel what I'm saying? Do your thing, go get your own paper. It ain't shit to have a real hustle, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I done lost a couple partners to bullshit. Just how they was living. Thank God we got out of certain situations and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But like, it ain't, bro, like, man, don't follow the dumb shit, bro. Do what you're supposed to do. That's really to the youth, though. Like, I can really spit to the youth. I got little brothers I be spitting to all the time and shit, so I ain't gonna give them a ceremony, but, man, focus on your shit, man. This life shit real.
Yeah.
This life shit real, for real. This life shit real.
Yeah.
Better handle your shit. Keep playing if you want to. That's to all them young niggas growing up. Keep playing if you want to. Fuck around and find out, boy.
Nah, solid advice right there.
For sure.
All right, Zach, you got any shout outs you'd like to give before you wrap it up here, bro?
Shout out to everybody who fuck with me, the real way, you feel me? I know where the real love at. I feel a lot of real love amongst my people, so shout out to them. I can't go down name by name, but if you fuck with me, I'll fuck with you. And if you know if I fuck with you or not. So really shout out to all them people, for sure.
Okay, don't turn me up, cause I don't give a fuck about the other side. Asked the label, had the glizzy tucked, I'm not the other guy. They living lies, I had them in the trench.